Hey, what's up, everybody? Going live here. Just wanted to see who's around. Just got back from Designer Con. Did that convention all weekend. It's pretty fun. Definitely was cool to hook up with people and kind of hang out and see the whole scene. I'm gonna have some pictures. There's some photographs like on my Instagrams and stuff and Twitter. I've been posting some photographs. So, kind of cool. Kind of cool to just go and see a lot of different artists, a lot of different faces. Hey guys, not sure who's watching, but just back from Designer Con, you know. And just kind of showing off some of the stuff I got there. Designer Con's like a figure show, minifigs, creatures. This is like a resin thing. This thing was kind of cool. It's an Eagle Force figure, so it's kind of like a limited edition. What is it? Big Bad Toy Store? I forget, but it's kind of like they redid these toys. I guess these were figures before GI Joe, right? Before GI Joe came in and took over. So this is like a reissue, fully articulated. I thought that was pretty cool. This thing, forget the name of the company, but this is an original resin fig, limited edition. It does glow in the dark. So I don't know if you put some light up to it and you turn the light off. Well, it's not dark enough in here, but you see it could glow. But look at that thing. It looks a lot brighter on a different camera, but that was one of the cool things I got. Also from Rockin' Pins, they did this from, I think it's Cobweb Hotel, an old rubber hose. I think it's a Betty Boop cartoon. Rockin' Pins, you should check them out for enamel pins. Got this enamel pin too. This I think might be from the same cartoon, but it's definitely kind of a cool, vintage rubber hose style enamel pin. Also still working on promoting my Kickstarter. Got about a week left. Very cool. We're up to 9,000, so I'm pretty psyched about that. 9,000 of a $3,000 goal. So we're way above, but it'd still be great to hit 137,000. Now, probably that's impossible, but we're really trying to, offer a lot of cool rewards and kind of get the numbers up. If you guys are out there, there's a lot of great stuff on it. It's a collection of anthologies. Here are some of the books: Fearless Dawn, Vampires, Vampire Macabre, and Fearless Dawn Swimsuit Edition. The creators are myself, Steve Mannion, who's done a lot of books: DC, Marvel, IDW, Albatross. Tim Vigil, who's known for Faust and a bunch of other books, Gothic Knights. EO, he's done a lot of really cool horror stuff. Steve Baines, who's worked on the Haunted Horror, Ghosts, Mummies, and a bunch of other, vintage horror books. Edu Mena is an up-and-coming illustrator who's worked for Asylum Press, I think Heavy Metal, a few other places. Maura Mike's done some work in heavy metal, myself, and he's also worked for a bunch of indies. Yeah, these are the books. These are Vampire Macabre, and this is some of the interiors from it, from Tim Vigil. This is the Zafira story, written by me, drawn by Edu Mena. Nosferazix, written by me, art by Maura Mike. Then you've got Fearless Dawn Shorts, which is like this amazing anthology by Steve Mannion. Really just amazing work in there. Vampires is a vintage vampire collection, curated by Steve Baines. Just all this pre-code, really cool pre-code stuff. If you're into pre-code, pre-EC, before they got the comics code. This is kind of what this stuff is. Fearless Dawn Swimsuit Edition is Steve Mannion's kind of pin-up drawings, pin-up sketches, you know, a really cool insight into like Steve's working methods. And, you know, we've got 4 covers here, but you can definitely pledge for 1 or all 4. We kind of split it up so you could get 1 issue, you could get the collection, you could get everything. It's really kind of just a piecemeal together. Some people said it's confusing, but if you just get in there and look, it's like you can get 1 issue or you can get everything, and it's kind of like different rewards. And then we also have the rewards as add-ons. So when you get in there, you can kind of save a little money on shipping if you get an add-on. Got this cool mystery box, which is a bunch of hard to find Asylum Press books. These classic monster stickers or something I'm really excited about. They're kind of like you know, die cut classic monsters based on my artwork. These are creepy cute enamel pins, and we got some of these in. I was showing these off last week, but if you want to see what some of these look like, this is the enamel pin set, and this is the enamel pin head set. And just for a quick second, here's one of the enamel pins. This is the wolf head, and it's a soft enamel pin with a nice sheen on it. It's got a black nickel coating on the back, and it's got my name. You can see it's like back stamped, which is pretty cool. And these look really cool. We were showing these off at Designer Con, and people were really into them. So definitely check out the campaign. There's all sorts of rewards. There's a hard enamel pin set. We've got stretch goals. We're almost there to unlock the 2nd mystery sticker, so we're pretty psyched about that. And then the add-ons are like all the back stock from Asylum Press. I mean, we have all sorts of different back stocks that you guys can get. So horror postcards, sticker set, classic monster set from the first set, Billy Boy add-ons, all the back stock from Asylum. So there's like a lot of really cool stuff if you're into it. I don't know, I don't think there's any comments yet. Otherwise, I usually put them up. 7 people watching. I guess someone put up a comment. Just let me see if I can see. Some destinations won't get comments. Anyway. So this is, yeah, Satan's Powder Room. Very limited amount of these books left. Heavy Metal, From Beyond Collection, Strange Pirate Tales, Chesticles, and then we've got some bunch of digital bundles for you know, the Asylum Press backstock for some people that like digital stuff. So yeah, definitely some cool stuff there if you guys are, you know, interested in helping Asylum Press fund some books and, you know, just checking out some really cool, interesting, you know, indie horror comics. Yeah, let's see. So I don't know. I was gonna do a quick live draw, and then I think I will get some dinner. It seems like my YouTube channel, you know, is really popular for the vintage cartoon stuff. So that seems to be what people kind of like to see. So maybe I'll do like a Betty Boop or something. This is in Photoshop, you know. I'm in Photoshop, and you know, and to draw Betty, it's you know, she has this big kind of rectangle head, and you know, I usually just kind of draw like the facial features. You know, her eyes are a little bit lower on the lower end of the head. They're not straight off in the middle. She's got kind of this head thing, and then her mouth, you know, this kind of dips. And you got her mouth here. I'm just going to put a circle there. Um, we'll do a little bit of a cartoony version of her too. Could draw on model, but you know, there's a lot of ways to draw her. Do the Marilyn Monroe thing. Yeah, she's not really like rubber hose as you would think of rubber hose, because she's got curves. And some rubber hose characters just have, you know, they don't have curves like she does. They're, you know, it's like noodle legs or something. So let's see. Very cool, very cool. I think her eyes are not low enough yet. When you look at some models, it's like a little bit lower. Yeah, that looks about right. High forehead, lower lower eyes. Sometimes you get screwed up. She's got 1, 2, 3, 4 curls. 1, 2, 3, 4 on each side if you want to do on model. So then I would kind of make this separate, a little more translucent layer, you know. Kind of shrink that down. I think she's a little too tall. Create another layer, and this could be an ink, but I don't know. Sometimes, no, sometimes. Hey, Thunderbird Brown's coming along great. What software are you using? I am using Photoshop, which I usually use, which not the best for inking if you want a nice line, but I'm going to keep it sketchy, you know. I don't know why Photoshop hasn't improved the inks, but it's good for doing sketchy stuff. So then I'll go over some of the stuff. And I'll just kind of, sometimes I won't exactly trace the line. Just do like, and Betty Boop, she kind of has, this goes out and then kind of comes in, and then you have that curl there. So it comes out, goes in, and then you have the curl. But I guess the last curl, I would say, because she's got those earrings, the last curl comes down, and you'd have the earring here. And then her lips are right there at the bottom. And I always like to give her a little cigarette, because I feel like if she was living in the 30s and she was doing burlesque, she'd definitely be smoking. I like to kind of give her these like bags under her eyes. And it's kind of like a little bit of bag, a little bit of like mascara or eyeshadow that's dripping because she's been working a long day. Kind of clumpy. I would say this is a little, let me push that in a little. Her face is getting a little long. But I'm going to just kind of do this kind of a little crazy, just to have fun with it, There's no reason why we have to draw completely on model, right? Let's get a little crazy with it. And then videos usually wear some revealing clothes. I just kind of go over, the inks a little bit, but then, still kind of embellish a little bit, I would say, She's trying to keep her dress down. So you can kind of look at, the original Marilyn Monroe thing, or just kind of go out of your head, guys. We're going to leave it a little sketchy. But, Betty Boop has 4 curls on the outside, and then 4 on the inside, and then like a little part there too. The nose is pretty simple. Go in there and color this stuff in. Fill in these blacks, leave the part there. So you can get rid of the sketch line, kind of see what it looks like. If you wanted to do some kind of back thing, like it's easy to just kind of do something there, like a, I don't know, like a, kind of just do a messy, sketchy pattern or something, something to draw over. You could always do stuff like that. Give yourself a texture. When I was at SVA, they would kind of do this stuff where they were just make it messy behind there, Just do anything and give yourself something as a base. So I kind of learned that technique over there. Then from there you can go. I use this round opacity. This is kind of fun. And you can kind of go in there and just build up the skin tones and the other tones, but you have this kind of base to go off of, kind of fun to just build it back up. Give it red lipstick. Not really sure what color Betty's eyes are. Go with green or something. Blue green. Hey guys, yeah, just kind of drawing a little quick Betty Boop sketch if you guys are into it. Kind of quick, a little messy, but you know, having fun with it. Just kind of giving her like a light purple under there. And then we'll go in and do a little bit darker for like a shadow. Go back and tweak the skin. Maybe we'll do her earrings like a gold, right? Get that color in there. Hey guys, Naranjo. What's up? It's good, Naranjo says. Thunderbird Brown says, okay, lol. Thanks for the compliments, you know. Just kind of, it's a little, it's not too late. I'm a little fried from the weekend. I was at DCon. If you guys are into designer con, I went there. I got a bunch of designer figures and creatures and stuff. I don't know if you guys are into, and if you guys are into vintage cartoons, check out Rockin' Pins. They do these great vintage cartoon pins like Coco the Clown, Betty Boop, and Web Hotel and other stuff. It's a really, really cool company that does really cool pins if you're interested. It's kind of like a rough thing. You know, you can go in there and tweak. Perry, what's up? This is my friend Perry. We were just out at Designer Con, and we were hanging out. Perry is a storyboard artist. Worked on Bob's Burgers, Family Guy, and Rick and Morty, the holy trio of adult animation. But hey, Perry, everybody say hello to Perry. He's very talented. And he appears at a lot of conventions hanging out if you're there. So yeah, this is just a quick little Betty Boop drawing. Again, I will pitch my Kickstarter if you guys are out there. It's called Vampire Macabre, Vampires, and Fearless Dawn Horror Comics. It's live now on Kickstarter. You can check it out. We're almost at the 10,000 goal, and at the 10,000 goal, we have another stretch goal of a mystery sticker. If you guys are into stickers, you really like it. Again, this is a really cool Kickstarter. You're funding like 4 different comic books, and there's a bunch of prints, and there's some enamel pins, and you know, a lot of backstock from the Asylum Press archives. But you know, we ship to all over the world. If you guys want to check it out, it's a very cool Kickstarter if you're into horror comics, comedy books, you know, really well done, you know, comic book artists, vintage horror, new horror, vampires, and just kind of other kinds of dark stuff. It's definitely something I would definitely appreciate. Thunderbird Brown says, "Cheers, Perry." So yeah, so this is like, and then you can get in there and like, if you wanted to, you could really get in and like start detailing stuff like the eyes, you know, like you could, you know, kind of get a little more blue green. You could get, you know, kind of this is Kyle's Ultimate Hard Pencil. Kind of get in there and get like a pencil line. Still gonna keep it sketchy, but These Kyle brushes are really cool, I have to say. If you want like a pencil look and stuff. But that's always, I like the pencil look for any kind of eyes. And you can kind of get in here and put some highlights in, you know, kind of make it a little psychedelic. As for the lips, there's a base color too, but you can get in there. I don't know if you guys can see that. Maybe I should zoom in. I don't know. I'll show you. When I zoom in, it's kind of like I just do some shadow. Maybe I put in a more saturated red around the lip part. And then, of course, you know, nice highlight. Highlight around the top, highlight around there. Oh. And that's kind of a little fun little psychedelic way to do the eyes, the lips. And then for this, you know, you can get in there and start. Okay, so how do I want to shadow the her face? You know, underneath, shadow. Each one of these shit, there's 2 layers. Merge those. Each one of these hair thing. Fuck. Each one of these hair pieces could have a shadow if you want to get into it. And then, you know, for eyeshadow, I always like to add a little blue. You know, kind of that blue eyeshadow is kind of fun. I'll do this with a fader. Oops. Could be a little too much. You can go in here and just kind of refine the shadows. A little orange in the cigarette. You know, that's kind of a quickie, kind of a twisted version of Betty Boop, I would say. I think her eyes are not totally even. Like, I would probably go in there and add some shit like this. You know, do something that's kind of fun. I mean, that's kind of a little quick sketch. Kind of fun. But there's that. All right, that was a quickie. I think I'm going to come back later. If you guys are around, pop in. Again, check out my Kickstarter. It is Vampire Macabre, Vampires and Fearless Dawn horror comic books live on Kickstarter, and we're almost at the $10,000 goal. So check it out if you guys are into it. We ship all over the world. Okay, guys, thanks. I'll be back a little bit later.